Alright, we're back. We had to fix some, put some cables around because my laptop was dying and it was charging both the lights and my phone. But now we're just gonna go ahead, let the phone continue, and we're back building the Lord Vertent. He's a guy with a cool sword and a pup. So I did that. I need that again. Oh, actually, that's part of a couple of things. B5, B6. B4. Huh. And then let's see. Definitely going to be in the way. So to cut you off. I think he's all good. This part definitely has a lot of tiny gates that are going to be in the way. And honestly, these placements are like super stressful. I guess they're not that stressful. Just it was just tedious. Because anytime a contact point is like in a corner, it's really hard to get it cleaned up. So it looks like the B5 was not cleaned up. There's a nasty, oops, almost cut off B. There we go. It's going to be on that corner, right? Because this is this is the front. So the front will have this guy right there. We're going to clippy clip. Put some glue to the edge and then stick it together. That's fine. And then it looks like there is another one down here. Again, we're going to cut off these pegs. These pegs are pretty annoying and can get in the way of getting a snug fit. Then it looks like we put that together here. Looks like the contact point is right there. So we're going to clip that. We're going to try to find a place we can comfortably hold this and apply some glue. Looks like it's going for the whole thing. And then there's not a peg down there. Oh, I think it's probably because it's for something else. So this part fits snug. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now we need the hand flame, the torch, the tiki torch. Tiki Torch Torch. That is 7 and 6, I believe. Oh man, that placement of that gate is really tedious looking. Yeah, 7 and 8. Same right here. Man, some of the gates are just trouble. Yeah, I think I can get a standing stick there. Perfect, I can. Well, that is very helpful. And then anything else over here on the top end? I think there was this guy. And then under the arm. And then these are like the gates that always bother me the most. Just so hard to get there unless you have a type of a special type of clippers that are called God hands. There we go. And then clip off a bit of that peg right there. And then this peg right here. Then we can glue the flames to the staff. Oh my god, ouch. Alright, Games Workshop, how did you build this without stabbing yourself? Yeah, this piece here is a problem. Yeah, this piece right here hurts. It is painful. It's not even fully connected, which means I did a bad job with clipping off the peg. And then we have this arm over here. Right, yeah, right there. Very simple joint to be glued. There you go. Now you're in that spot. And then we have a couple of capes. B3. And then B9. B9. And then we still have so much stuff. The capes, the pauldron, and then the hound. We got the hound left to build. Got the hound in me. Alright, cape time. Yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, this cape here is like 100% destroyed. Alright, so I don't like this peg right here, so I'm just gonna completely cut it off. So I'm just gonna glue this part here, that part there. It looks like it connects to the neck. I am probably, it's not even connecting to the neck, it's connecting to the back perfectly well. And then this right here has both a peg and a hole. So that I'm just gonna cut off a piece at an angle, and I think this cape here, same thing, cut at an angle. So now I have them prepared for the side here and here, and up there I believe. Oh no, that's a pauldron. Yeah, that's fine. It shows that we built this part first, then we go to the pauldron. Yeah, is this the back and the side, I believe. Did I not get a piece of sprue? Alright. There we go. A nice piece. Pauldrons are next, and there is one on each side, B10 and B11. Looks like B10's on the left and B11 is on the right. And then we got a dog left to build. Sorry, these smaller pieces I have to put all the way up in my face because I can't see that well. There we go. And then this is the one on the right, right? Yeah. Oops, forgot that that was there. So I think it's covered by a shield, so... Alright, this is getting a little difficult. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And then there's one more pauldron. And we glue it up over here. I like how he has like a skull right there on his other pauldron. It's like a griffin and like, actually no, it's not a griffin, but it's like a little dragon beast. It's some kind of beast. And then what's left is the shield, which I think for his case. Let's first see how, yeah, like, the one thing I can always recommend, hobbyist, is to probably not glue any accessories down onto your characters, just because it's going to make it harder to paint. So it looks like it's right there. It might just be gluable. But we're gonna not keep it gluable. And then he is on a 20. He's on a 40, and lucky for us, he has 2 pegs for those for the 2 holes in the base. And now we have our second character done in 14 minutes. Not bad. And then all he has left is a little griffin hound. And that is on a 25 mil base. I can always tell when it's like a token, a counter of some sort, because most counters will be placed on 25 mil bases now, compared to like an actual usable model. Like what I found out, a lot of the models that used to be on 25 are now on 28 mil bases. And any of the new like counters or like markers, they're on 25, or in some cases 30, 32, just like the coltan bush. I think coltan bush, they recommend it be on a 32 mil base. Perfect. No. To build the Griffin Hound, we need some glue there. We need the head there. We need a little bit of glue there and here. And then we just press it all together. There we go. There's our little dog. A little half dog, half bird. Excuse me, what the fuck? He doesn't even fit on the base. Yeah, this is a 25 mil base. Why is he standing off? Is he supposed to be on a 32 mil base? That's some bullshit. He looks like he's supposed to be on a 32 mil base. Oh, I can't get it off now. Hey, son of a... Alright, so it's not on a 24 mil base. So, sometimes Games Workshop instructions are wrong. He's actually on a 32 mil base. There's no way he's fitting on a 25 mil base. There's no way. Even the example for him, that's the right base size. Like you see this base size right here? This size, yeah. How is he gonna fit? He doesn't fit on all that base. All that base. All right. We are ahead of schedule. It is only 1:20 in the morning, and now we just have prospectors to build. Prosectors? The Flyboys. And it looks like they have a couple of options. Coolio. So we gotta build a champion, because this is our first set of 3 models. It's always cool to have a full command squad. And these are the Flyboys. The Flyboy sprues, I feel like each character is on their own self-contained sprue, which is cool. It looks like the champions is on this sprue, the very last one, or I guess the most, the P3, because there's like P1, P2, P3. So it looks like the champion sprue is P3. So we put that hound away from the center. And now we're working, actually, hold on, what the fuck? 30, 26, 27. Okay, yeah. I am just hallucinating certain placings of words. 27. The wings are really cool though. The wings, you can definitely go off in different directions. And I do like the new versions of these models here. They used to be a chore to build, just because they were just built on one set of what are they called? Scrolls? And I do like how they're introducing more of this ruined terrain for legs. So we have that. It looks like it's forcing us to glue both these together? Question mark. So always be careful, because if you have a gate still present, like these guys here, these guys have a gate which will be very annoying to fix. Always make sure that they are not there when it comes to building the models for a very nice fit. I think I'm just going to go ahead and clean them up with the rough sanding stick. Just because I don't want to take a hobby knife and accidentally clip off more. And I guess these can be a little bit more rough, right? They're just little energy, wave of energies. Because there's like the feather part, and then there's like the energy wave. So I don't mind using that. And for color schemes, I don't know what I really want to do with these guys. It is always a decision. Alright. I'm going to glue this guy up. We're also going to glue this up. Insert the hole. Are those at the bottom? Yeah, that's at the bottom. And then we're just gonna push. Excuse me, what the hell, man? You are not precisely. Yeah, it's supposed to be a complete circle. So why are you not letting me? Daylight coming, I wanna go home. Alright. Don't know why it will not stay put. Now I'm tempted on just cutting off the peg, but I feel like it's not the peg's fault. Is interesting. That, oh man, that sucks a lot. They are still a pain to build. Oh. What? I guess they're not individual. So I guess you can't divide them up because you need 1 and 3, it looks like. Maybe you might just need the whole thing, so you are stuck. Yeah, it looks like you need both 30 P1 and P3. God, I hate these heads so much. And then of course this would have a little peg. Love these easy to build models, but sometimes they're not so easy to build. There we go. There we go. $35. Yeah, 35 is on here. Yeah, it is just so annoying to finesse some of these parts. Yeah, I just don't like how this whole chest piece has all that extra sprue. There we go. Yeah, I feel like this still doesn't fix that issue. It is a bit more sturdier now, which I'll give it props. Looks like I need D9. D9 has the cool little purity seal. And D8. And then, since he's a champion, he's rocking the trident. So I'll give him the trident. And then it looks like you can pick whatever Sadrock. So I'm going to go ahead and give him the statue that's the head statue that's on the ground. Which is technically 43, which is part of all this same sprue. Very nice. And then I think I'll see you, so you can be a little bit roughed up. Oh, but you definitely need to be roughed up here. If I can aim. Perfect. And then the shield here only has a little burr right there. So how long would I have to say this has been? I think this has been an hour so far. And I'm just being a little bit extra caution, since I know if we rush on a project like this, mistakes will be made. And we don't want to make any mistakes here. Especially for like the main example force that I want to showcase, which is Fire and Jade Spearhead Edition. I will go ahead. Ooh, actually, do you sneak in under the arm? You do. Wow. That's interesting. And then let's go ahead, give you your shield. In the same case, your so cool. Looks like we have all that connected. And then these guys are on the much more... Oh, they're still on 40 mil base. So, yeah, looks like the best position would be in the middle. And any accessories will just be on the side. So, for example, this guy's just going to be like right there. And so now we have our champion for our prospectors. Very nice. Look at that. See, that is very amazing. I don't need any of the small bases. Next one is just a regular Joe. It looks like, oh, you know what? I've made a mistake. If you caught it earlier, good on you. Oh, I can't use a file because then I'll erase some of the rivets. And then cut a little bit of that peg. Glue where the main glue is going to be glued to. And now he's ready. Look at that. Now it's leg included. We're almost done with the spearhead side. $12. Wait, does it say that? 10 to 14. Oh, this is if I'm building the regular Joe. So 13 now. 13 is now the first part of that sprue. So I'm seeing, of course, there we go. And then this part will just need to be chopped off with a hobby knife. Everything else looks fancy. And then Dread, the wings. The outside doesn't matter, but the insides do, because that's how it's going to be kept. Looks like I have to glue both legs on this side. Oh no, not both sides. It's just like that. P5 or 6. They're literally the same. I think it's only there just to bug me, just because I have to go with a knife instead of a sanding stick. But you know what, whatever. Sanding stick it is. D4. D4, we're just gonna completely cut off that peg. I don't like the peg whatsoever. And then D10D, the arms. Luckily that looks like an easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then we got B8. And we got B12. Yeah, guess you'll be taking B12. That is what is on your base. I like how they give you options for the things. The one thing I just don't like is just these pegs here. You still gotta have flat contact points. Do you like how a lot of these I can just use a rough sanding stick and get away with it? Yeah. Do that. Do that. Oh, you know what? That's going to be hard to get rid of. Cool. We're going to keep that glued up. We're going to go ahead, glue the face in. If we can keep it in. There we go. And it looks like it's facing this way. And then now we have chest plate. But first we gotta get rid of some of these gates. Perfect. Oops. Why are you there? Oh, wow. It's a good thing I did not put the chest piece in. No, for this guy here, we need to make sure we put his arms in for the spear. Because it needs to go inside of the body. Which is very annoying. So it looks like you're gonna go right there. Oh, this looks like a... Let's see. Oh, you know what? I probably fucked up again. Yeah, I need to put the legs in before I put the torso. Wow, this requires a lot more effort. Luckily, the shield can be put whenever. And then I'll leave the shield off. Now he needs his own 32 mil base, 42 mil base, 40 mil base. Wow, I can speak. We can talk about it. There we go. And then I gave him his tactical rock. Tactical rock acquired. Tactical rock placed. Very nice. We just have one more, and then we just have to do, I believe, 5 liberators. And then I'll call it done, which I think for 2 hours it's pretty good. Pretty good time session for 2 hours. Oh god, I almost lost him. I just wanted to glue him. Just wanted to put him on the peg. Alright, I fucked up. I lifted him from his little spot. Now he's like, doesn't want to go together. Yeah, 13 and 14. It's the last of these wing bros. And then we'll be done. We'll be done with this. Then we can make some content out of these guys. We're just clipping away in silence. And you have that tactical rock as your tactical rockness. 16? Yeah, 16. And I need a head, either 17 or 18 that I already... Nope, did not clip them out. I'll get you. You look like a less troublesome head. And that is all that sprues right there. Time for a little bit of cleanup. So just a little scratchy scratch on the head of this guy. Not a lot of scratch. Actually, there is a little bit of scratching to do here. Body, I think I saw some scratching that needs to be done. Luckily they're on the peg, which means they're gonna get erased anyways. Looks like, oh, this one's gonna need a blade. Blade away. We are in the silence part of just filing away, chipping away. Chip, chip, chip. Any of the contact point that we did not get flush. Because that part's very important, because if it's not flush, we can have major gaps on our models. And having major gaps is not a thing we want on our models. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it work with the back pegs, because it just does not align well enough for me to have confidence in it. It's like it's already to the base. Okay, somehow that was really good. That has a little bit of bite. And the same thing, I always just clip off the face. Cool, now we can work on the legs. Actually, yeah, there is a pretty nasty bite there. So I'll take care of that bite. I don't think this will be visible. So let's go ahead and clip that. Let's clip that. It looks like the legs will go together like that, which looks okay, but it looks like I need to put 20, which is the front. Oh, I see. So that will go right there. And this will go oh, you have a sandable surface. And by sandable, I mean just go ahead with a rough sanding stick and just go to town. Okay, you have a spot right here to be glued. That was the most annoying part. And then it looks like we will glue you to the body, but first it looks like it's telling me to glue the weapon first onto this part. Whoops, yeah, I was supposed to cut them shorter. Cut them short so it's easier to just snap it right there. It looks like, wow, does it really go? It goes in between that. That's fine. Oh man, I really just want to cut off a good chunk of that because I just don't feel comfortable. Yeah, that was a difficult torso. So yeah, final saying, these prospectors are still hard to build, even if you try to get the old ones. Don't glue the arms to it. Let's let that all be pegs. And we will glue, however, the shoulders to the body. Cool. And then I want you to be like that. Sure, we'll do that like that for you. Neat, you are now secured. I know you have a tactical rock to be placed. And we want to build the next 5 liberators. I feel like it's going to take some time. And there is 2 squads of them. So here is the last prospector. still one of the most annoying models to build. Not a very beginner-friendly unit, I could say that. Now for the Liberators. I believe it does say 2 squads of Liberators for that squad. So let's check our book. Kinda wanna get my so many cool armies here, man. I think I like the concept of the of Vanguard or Spearhead. I like the concept of Spearhead a lot. Oh no, it's just 5 prospectors. A total of 9 models whooshing through the battlefield. Looks like I need a champion, 3 regulars, and a great hammer. Unless the champion has a great hammer. And then we're gonna, I would like to try out some Age of Sigmar. Griff Crow. Ha. Alright, so it looks like there is a Great Hammer, 4 Liberators with Warhammers, and a Liberator with a Grand Hammer. This looks like it does not have the full build of the Liberators. There might be online only. Which I do want to check. Oh no, that's part of the illustration. And there's 2 Stormcast Eternals Spearhead, which can be very good for the community because it includes the old Spearhead box and the new one from the from this box set. So Factions of Orders. The Stormcast Eternal. But yeah, the one including the Yendrasta. Okay, that's how I do that. Yeah. Indastra, Chariots, Annihilators of Exor. Then we have the City of Sigmar. Pretty cool color scheme. Of course, you know, I would have them be painted yellow. Croxagore, Lumineth. Daughters of Cain. Yes, Livineth. I would like to play a game with a coworker of mine. She does have Slivineth. Would be pretty interesting to battle. Then we got these. The Skaven. Yay, the Skaven. The Skavings will have to be built another time because I'm going to have to build 1, 2, 3, 23, 26 models compared to the 9 models. And the 9 models already took me 2 hours to build. So that's going to be amazing. Liberators. So the cool thing about the Liberator screws, looks like the Prospectors and the Rat Ogre, spoiler alert, they are on these cool new middle size sprue. So yeah, it looks like let's build the champion. The champion looks like it has E1, E2, E3, E4, E4. And it looks like there's options for either shield or warhammers. But we're gonna go shields because that's what the squad that's showcased on the battlefield has. So yeah, we have the assistance of E1. So already off the bat, these guys look very easy to build. They do not have anything that's in the way of clipping. Yeah, very like nice flat surfaces to clip from. Already 3 pieces in. Coolest thing about the champions, they have these cool little plinth. So the plinths will be a pretty cool indicator. And an E6, E7. And yep, easy to access places to clip. E7, because that's the one with the symbol. You can always tell the one leader shield from the rest. Most of the leader shields will have a little cool icon. I don't want to glue. Never glue the shield to the arm just yet. Key rules, Mario. You gotta follow your own rules. Never glue the arms to the body. Now we have a head. The head we can just clip off that part. There's a little bit of gate on that side of the head. The body, I like to use a hobby knife because I can just cut a lot of things faster. And then yeah, same thing, lots of easy places to cut. There's no like, there's like no hard cutting. All the cutting is done in places where you can cover up the pieces. So a little bit of there, a little bit of that. We're gonna insert, is that the front? No, that's the back. The front is right here, and it looks like there is a place for the front. Huh. It just looks silly. You look silly. Again, I just like to clip these gates off. They're just so annoying. Tell me there's 2 places to... Oh, you know what? Because the hammer also has a place for a peg in a hole. glue you in. Now let's glue you in. Perfect. There's no pegs. It's just easier to glue on the models, and then now we just have some bases for these. And then first Liberator is done. Next one, oh, that's part of E1, and it says we have two. Oh yeah, we have two of these. I need 18. $18, $15. $16 or $17. You know what? We're gonna do all heads, I guess. If they give us all the options to build with oh, you know what? That's probably why he has an unhelmeted head. He's carrying the Grand Hammer. So we found the model with the Grand Hammer. And of course it's the dude with the flowing hair. He's ready to rock and roll, which means, you know what? I hate to do this. But, you know, there's so many good heads here. I'm surprised that the leader... Oh, the leader did get a unhelmeted head. Man, now I feel bad. I feel like I should have just made them all with helmets. Oh, you know what? The sergeant will have a helmet. The next sergeant will not have a helmet. And then everyone else will have helmets. But I feel like it would be really cool to have all of them with heads. Despite saying that painting faces is like the most hobby intense thing you could do, right? Because for me, I don't like painting faces. But we can always just get along with that. I think that's it, right? We got one, two, three, four. Wow, this character is literally 4 pieces. Wow. Wow. So of course I always like to cut a little piece off of that, just so the head will fit better. And then he has double peg size? Nah, where he does not have double peg. It's a single peg. And then perfect. Wow, just 4 pieces. This is a really easy character to build. And it looks like we just press down. Actually, it feels like I'm missing something for... Oh, 19. So I guess it's not 4 pieces, 5 pieces. I'm looking for 19. So we have part 19. And a 19 will get glued on to the body, like so. And then, yeah, we should just glue the famous last words. We should just glue the hammer to the body. And wow, that is another model built. Three more models and it'll be done for the day. Or I guess for the night, morning, whatever. Let's see, it looks like I need 25 now. And a 27. And 28. Whoops, knocking glue everywhere. 28. 29. 30. And 31. Cool. That's the arm. Now for the body. Clip that nub off. Here's a nub inside, so let's get rid of that. There's a little bit of sprue on his side. We'll take care of that. There's a bit of sprue on his weapon sheath. Head will likely go there. And I think he just... He just already has his back glued. And then he has... Oh man, I'm gonna have to glue his arm. Because that's such a shame that they only really gave me Not enough wiggle room. Oops. Yeah. And then this guy here. Has a much easier place to be glued to. Perfect. So we just have one more model left, and it will be done with about like 2.5 hours of building. Not bad at all. Now we got $40, $44, $41. Actually, no, we have 2 more still. So this will probably take 2.5 hours to build. But I skipped to the last guy, 43. 43, and we have 44. $45. And then 46, 47. And then we're just going to clip the 36 through 39 guy. Hitting my light. The sprue is so tall. 36. $35, $37, and then 38, $39. And you do have a lot of sprue left over, which is pretty neat. So you do have a lot of options to build the characters however you like. So let's see, what do we have? So yeah, with the release of Skavantide, I know my local game store will have a escalation league starting it at 1,000 points for like the first month, and in the second month it goes up to 2,000 points. So I think that's pretty neat. At least getting 4 games in and another 4 games in. Might be something I'm interested in doing, but I just don't know what to do for 2,000 points for either factions, and I don't want to grab... Well, I could probably grab a couple of piecemeal units. See what's cheap and available. But I don't know what else to do to expand the if I were to expand the unit, or I guess the army. And honestly, I've not read the rules yet, so I'm still don't know a lot about Age of Sigmar, army composition, and how everything is run. It does look very simple, looking at the spearhead rules, and then the rules in the core rule book look about the same, entertainment-wise, of the rules. So wow, another easy to build model. Now we have our last one. Let's clean it up. Save the stream and make a lot of short videos where I get to say a couple words. Over and over again. Then I'll go to Instagram, make a short reel of it, and probably get more engagement that way. Because for me, Twitch is not my main source of like community. It is mainly Instagram. I have better luck on Instagram. But Twitch is nice just because I can save the vlogs and extort them to YouTube, which then I can make short clips of. Yeah, the back end will have that. Wow. We did not clean up this one model. And then we can start gluing these parts together. Glue the hammer arm, because I think I already got the... Yeah, I already got this hand up and cleaned up. And then... Awesome. Oops. Touch the lights. Did not want to do that. We are all done with our Stormcast. We did it, y'all. We have built and completed all our Stormcast model. So it's time to clear off this and learn how to play the Age of Sigmar. The Age of Sigmund. The Age of the Old. Actually, I need to fix this because now I want it facing down. And I want it to be parallel to that. And then push everything up. Cool, we'll do that anyways. So today we've built our Stormcast Eternal model side for the spearhead. So we have this big fella here riding on a griffin charge. We have a character on foot. We have our prospectors. Definitely one of the hardest models to build. And then we have our liberators, our champion. Our great hammer. And our liberators to give us 5 models. And that is it for the Stormcast Eternal side. I'm very happy with the hobby progress. I think this took us about 2.5 hours to build. We will probably start building the Skavans next time on stream here. And then we'll paint them up on Instagram. So wow, we did a good job. I'm pretty happy with myself. We have some amazing models. Because we have all these cool little guys here. You're not part of the squad. But very happy with the 2 characters. The Lord. And our prospectors. So yeah, a lot of cool, good building, good hobbying. We'll see you guys next time. Oh snap, who else is here? Who else decided to come in before I was heading out? How's it going? As you can see, we've built through the Stormcast Eternal side of the Skavantide box. Pretty happy with the results. Have you guys picked up the box yet, or thinking about it? Because I'm pretty happy with this. Let's bring some of the models closer for you guys to see. So yeah, very nice models. I have to say the characters were easy to build. I think this is probably my favorite model here. I don't know how I'm going to paint him and what style. You know, Liberators will always be a beginner-friendly unit to start off building-wise. I gave them all a helmet except for the champion. I think there's one more. I like that they have more female Stormcast Eternal models here. The hardest kit, I still think these guys are probably the hardest models to build, no matter what. Hey Iron Cash, how's it going? Hope you're doing great. We are experimenting with some cool models here. As you can see, I have this fellow right here. These are still probably one of the hardest models to build. They're great overall. Yeah, they I built so many models. These are actually they look beautiful, and it does not have the wobbly model syndrome that the past prosecutors had, or protesters, whatever they're called. So very sturdy, still a pain to build. I recommend just clipping off the pegs that connects these two, and then just glue them together. Just waiting for the post to deliver my Skavantide today. Very nice. Yeah, I was able to pick one up at my local game store. I believe this was like the second to last. This was the third box that I picked up. And luckily I got every base that I needed, because some of the other boxes, they're missing a base or two. And they were missing the base for the Skaven Lord on the Vermin. So Iron Cash, I would recommend counting up the bases just in case. If you're gonna go through your box, first thing I would recommend doing is counting your bases. And that's something I always recommend any hobbyist to do when they get a big box like it. Count your bases, see you have enough bases for the models, and store it away in your pile of shame. But yeah, these are great models. I had fun building these. It is 2:30 in the morning. I could just go ahead and prime them up, and paint them on Instagram. But that's just one side. And this is only like 2 hours in. So I'm very happy that this was just 2 hours of just hobby progress. Though I guess most of it was dilly-dallying. Been at the hobbies for 30 years, so I'm sure I can find the bases. Oh, perfect. Yeah, perfect. But this guy here was a new hobbyist that had a missing base. Luckily, you know, we have so many people in the hobby. I was able to find an extra 105 base. So I have extra bases of these. He's just gonna have to clip off the pegs for his rat lord. But yeah, rats are amazing. I'm so hyped for the rats. I need to find my you remember that mouse board game where you chase mouse and it's like all interactive, and you press something and a whole obstacle will go through and lower a cage. I think it's called Mousetrap. But I want to just do a little parody of that with the Skaven clan rats. And that would just be for the internets, for the lols. But yeah. Mousetraps, yep, I was correct. Yeah, thanks Iron Cash for hanging out with me for a bit. I'm gonna log off because it looks like I need to charge my phone. Might be back later with the Skaven. So if you want to see some Skavens in a bit, we can start building the Skavens. And yeah, I'm excited for the rats. All what 40 of them? Is it 20 or 40 rats? I'm definitely gonna have a grand time. How many rats do we have? Tell me your secrets, rats. Oh yeah, so we got a store copy too, and my coworker just finished building up this guy, and this guy's amazing. 40 clan rats, fantastic! I cannot wait to build 40 clan rats. Technically 80, because I know I'm gonna end up building and painting the ones for the store. So Lots of rats. I got a green stuff, a little chef hat, and name one Ratatouille. Or Remy, I guess, because that's from the movie, right? Remy's the rat that cooks. Ratatouille is the name of a dish. But yeah, Iron Cash. I'll catch you later. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, follow if you like more hobby progress.